Oi oi real moaners. So this is a late one. I do apologise if you can hear the dreaded fans again. If you're not from the UK, I don't know what it's like around the world, but we had a terrible heat wave and it's slipping back into the atmosphere. So not the most pleasant of evenings, I won't lie. So if I look a bit moist, there's going to be at least one person who doesn't like that word. Then I do apologise. So we're here with Dune Part 3. This is the official trailer. So I'm guessing the one previous was the teaser, but it was quite a long trailer, to be fair. For a long time we didn't know whether we were getting Part 3, because Denis Villeneuve, the only reason I know how to say Villeneuve is because there was a racing driver. My family are really into racing sport. I love his work. He's going to be directing the next Bond film under Stephen Knight, so that's interesting. It's a very sort of grandiose, epic, imagery-based filmmaker. It's probably the worst way to describe it. But anyway, we're talking about Dune. So I've never seen the David Lynch original. I know of obviously the Sandworms, but mainly from Beetlejuice. So, you know, my kind of view of it is kind of a little bit skewed. I saw the original, the first Tim Chalamet, or Timothée Chalamet, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. It had an incredible cast, incredible score, obviously with Hans Zimmer, masterfully directed, slow paced, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I don't mind slow burners as long as they have the payoff. First one did, second one definitely did, especially when you add into the mix like Austin Butler and Stellan Skarsgård and things like that. So there's no denying that the first two are incredible. Obviously with the second one we got the actual riding of the sandworms and them going into battle, and a huge battle for Arakis. So obviously this is part 3, which takes place 17 years after the first two. Now I know already Tim Chalamet and Zendaya do not look 17 years older for a start, and I know that part 3 is where it starts to go a little bit skewy. So whereas the first two are about like finding the Messiah, the third one is what happens when somebody has ultimate power, goes wrong and becomes like a dictator. There's a very Nazi kind of quality to Paul Atreides, Arakis, and what he does with that. Now I don't know anything about the third book. I know there's something about in the next book somebody turns into a giant slug or something. I don't know. But I don't think we're going to get any more. I think with Denis moving on to other franchises, I think we will just get the 3, and that's good. A good, solid space opera trilogy is good, because Star Wars has left us lacking for quite some time. And look, with the cast of, you know, Josh Brolin, Oscar Isaac, Zendaya, Timothée Chalamet. This one's got Rob Pattinson in it as well. I'm forgetting Stellan Skarsgård, Dave Bautista, Austin Butler. I'm forgetting names. I know I'm forgetting names. Like really, Black Widow's sister, who's really hot. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Anyway, so this is part 3. Let's essentially go for that. So I'm very excited to see what this trailer holds. The first trailer, I will say, and I know this sounds dumb, but I was expecting more sandworm. And I know that's not what all of the story's about. I know that it's about the political factions and the civil wars and the interplanetary kind of monetary, socio-political things. I get that. But I still want to see some sandworm action. As pathetic as that may sound for this person who considered himself a seasoned film reviewer and critic. But let's see what the trailer. I mean, Zendaya's having a good year, man. The Odyssey, Spider-Man: Brand New Day, Dune Part 3. Hats off to you, gal. I mean, Tom Holland's not doing too bad either. Neither's Pattinson. He's shooting Batman. He's in the Odyssey. Like, we're in a good point. Anyway, let's just shut up, Gary, and just play.
I trusted you.
Oh, we're starting straight away with conflict.
You promised me that you would never take power in your name. You convinced me that this was your home. That I was your home.
Ultimate power ultimately corrupts. Ooh, shaven head, man. If you watch the prequel series, you can see how this power will twist. I'm really confused how Duncan's back, but that's maybe something I need to... That's very reminiscent of Planet of the Apes, the cross-guarded, crucified people.
I think you want to be on redemption.
I think so too. But I think Timothée is also way beyond redemption. I think he's made too many enemies.
Peace is a good thing. Why should I refuse?
Oh, it's not a good look for you, Pattinson. I mean, it looks stunning once again. Like Javier Bardem, yeah, that was the other one I forgot.
You intend to kill Paul?
Regime change.
Idiot. You've just signed our death warrants.
What a forehead! Jesus.
I found someone.
She's summoning one. And the look, the sound, the intensity.
Talking to me.
I'm so here for this.
I can't see what's ahead.
How does it feel?
And he's really playing that turn well. Oh, there's someone. Epic conclusion. Yeah, we're done. We're done, yeah.
I fear dishonor.
Still don't know how the fuck he's back.
I've been told I was one.
Is there some ninja shit going on? Wow.
Forgive me for all I've done.
Fuck. That sandworm like stopped. That sandworm stopped and let her pet it. Is she gonna... I mean, the conflict between those two looks wonderful, and Tim is definitely playing that kind of... He's transcended to a godlike state where nothing can touch him. But is she gonna use the very thing that he used to demonstrate his Messiah status, the sandworms? Is she going to use them against him? And obviously I'm dying to like Wikipedia and find out, but I'm going to avoid. Same with Duncan. I don't know how the hell he's turning back up. Don't get me wrong, we love a bit of Jason Momoa, but why, when, how, and who? I think that looks great. And there's something about those trailers that's always just like a... Very, very rarely do you get like a gut punch trailer nowadays. I'll be honest with you, I was happy after 2. And if we never got 3, then fine. But the fact that 3 kind of was shot and was done, and it's just kind of appeared out of thin air, very, very happy with. But anyway, it's late. It's warm. So I will like, subscribe, and... Well, you'll like, subscribe, and share. I'm not going to like, subscribe my own thing. Like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you over at the next one. Over and out.